In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on October 5th, 2022, and providing you with team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Blue Jays versus Baltimore Orioles. The rain kept the Blue Jays and the Orioles from playing their regularly scheduled game on Tuesday night. Both teams will face off in a doubleheader on Wednesday, October 5th. It was confirmed on Tuesday that the Blue Jays will host the Mariners in the 3-game wildcard set beginning on Friday. As Toronto prepares for the playoffs, their final game of the season must stay at the forefront of their minds. The Blue Jays are in good form as they come into the game with a record of 7-3. That 10-game stretch includes a 4-game winning streak that they are currently on. Toronto has scored an average of 5.4 runs per game in their last 10. Their batting average ranks them first in the MLB with an average of .263. They have scored the 5th most runs in the league this season, and they have hit the most amount of runs, too. First baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leads the team as he has a batting average of .273 this season. Against Baltimore, he has hit an average of .319 with 6 home runs in 17 games. The Toronto Blue Jays are playing well this week and would like to keep the positive vibes rolling into the postseason. The Baltimore Orioles look like a team that's run out of gas as the playoff hopes are gone and the offense has gone quiet. The Blue Jays will look to rest their top starting pitchers and relief pitchers on Wednesday as they prepare for the playoffs. It should be a good opportunity for the Orioles to score some runs, but their offense has been dreadful as they are 3-7 in their last 10 games. Starting for the Orioles on Wednesday is Watkins, who has an earned run average of 7.4 versus American League East clubs this season. The Blue Jays will be able to score at will. It's hard not to side with the Blue Jays in both matchups given their current form, so the Toronto Blue Jays money line is our full game side pick. Offense will be the main headlines following Wednesday's game. With the Orioles allowing an average of 6.1 runs per game, the Blue Jays will be able to score with ease. Without a starter listed, Toronto will most likely pitch players that will not be featured in the playoffs, which allows the Orioles a better opportunity of reaching base. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels versus Oakland Athletics. The final game of the season features one of the MLB's biggest stars as Shohei Ohtani gets the start for the Angels. Los Angeles will head north and face Oakland in game number 162 on Wednesday, October 5th. The Angels are 2-5 in their last 7 Wednesday games and 3-8 in their last 11 road games. The over is 6-2-1 in Los Angeles' last 9 in Game 3 of a series. Meanwhile, the A's are 17-36 in their last 53 overall and 23-49 in their last 72 at home. The under is 9-3-1 in Oakland's last 13 Wednesday games. The Angels and A's wrap will play the series finale on Wednesday to close out the season. Although this is a meaningless game, it still has some intrigue given that Shohei Ohtani will take the mound for the Angels. Ohtani has been a dominant pitcher this season with a 2.35 earned run average and 2.43 Fahrenheit IP, holding a 15-8 record, which is very impressive given the lack of run support he received throughout most of the year. He finishes his season with a favorable matchup against an Oakland offense that has been one of the worst groups all season long. Ohtani took a no-hitter into the 8th inning in his last outing against the A's, so look for him to replicate that type of performance in today's game. The A's will send out Ken Waldichuk to make his 7th start of the season. He has a 6.18 earned run average through his first several starts, so things have not gone smoothly for Waldichuk as he attempts to prove his worth to the A's staff. The Angels returned Anthony Rendon to the lineup after a lengthy stay on the injured list, so he'll fit into the lineup behind Trout and Ohtani. They pose a very dangerous lineup despite their poor record, so look for the Angels to grab the W on Wednesday to close out their season. So the Los Angeles Angels to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The under is 18 to 6-2 in the 26 games that have featured the Angels and the Athletics. The offense for the A's has been putrid this year as they have scored the second lowest amount in baseball. The A's will not be able to score against Ohtani will look to go the distance in his final game of the season. The under is 5-1 in Angels' last 6 games with the total set at 7 to 8.5. Both teams have been going under the total at a high rate of late, and they are ready to be done with this season. Oakland's lineup continues to struggle to scratch runs across, going under the total in 5 of its last 7 games. The Angels have been much better on the mound than at the plate, cashing the under in 5 of their last 7 games as well. Ohtani is coming off a brilliant outing against Oakland, and it would be surprising if he does not shut them down again on Wednesday. These teams have gone under in 8 of their last 11 head-to-head contests. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Yankees versus Texas Rangers. The New York Yankees conclude their 2022 regular season in Texas against the Rangers. New York was set to play a doubleheader against the Rangers on Tuesday, and before the series, the Yankees lost 2 of 3 to the Baltimore Orioles but have nothing to play for. Texas, meanwhile, concluded season at him, which was a disappointing season for the Rangers. The Yankees are 20-7 in their last 27 overall and 5-11 in their last 16 in Game 4 of a series. The over is 4-1 in New York's last 5 Wednesday games. Meanwhile, the Rangers are 17-36 in their last 53 Wednesday games and 19-44 in their last 63 in Game 4 of a series. Texas is 12-39 in their last 35 overall. Domingo German will earn the start for the Yankees to close out what has been a historic season for the Yankees. New York has a 99-62 record after 161 games and will go for win number 100 on Wednesday against Glen Otto. These teams played a doubleheader on Tuesday, which is the last thing either team wants at this point in the season. Texas had a poor year with offseason acquisitions Marcus Semien and Corey Seager and have their eyes set on the 2023 season, while the Yankees want to give their starters and bullpen as much rest as possible before the LDS. German has appeared in 14 games since returning after the All-Star break and has been decent with a 3.31 earned run average and a 3.91x earned run average, when his strikeout rate is at a career low and his hard hit rate is at a career high. The right-hander could be an X factor for New York in the playoffs, so I highly doubt we see German for more than 5 innings on Wednesday. It's been an up-and-down season for Otto, who had a terrible start to the season but slowly started improving after the All-Star break. He had a 2.93 earned run average in 4 starts in August and was slightly more hittable in September with a 4.5 earned run average in 6 starts. The Rangers' offense has slowly been filled with more and more prospects as Texas is already preparing for the 2023 season. Aaron Judge finally hit home run number 62 on Tuesday night and could be in for an off day on Wednesday, but I expect the majority of the New York starters in the lineup. I'll back the Yankees to close out their incredible season, so the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. The stronger bet I have for this game is the under, as both teams have struggled a ton to get on base and subsequently score runs against one another. Ahead of the doubleheader on Tuesday, in the 4 games these two teams have played, the games are averaging 3.5 runs per game, while the scores are as follows: 2-1, 4-2, 1-0, and 3-1. Along with that, in the Yankees' last 10 games, those games are averaging just 6.5 runs per game, with New York averaging 4.2 runs per game. Texas, meanwhile, is averaging just 3.1 runs per game in their last 10, while the games are averaging 8.2 runs per game. Yet they allowed 10 runs in 2 games, which inflates the number. New York likely will give a lot of their key hitters the rest after the doubleheader. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.